All right, so White Lotus season 1 is 10 out of 10, must see, extraordinarily highly recommended, super funny satire. Not for everyone, which is one of the perennial challenges of this channel. And also the problem with being negative or ever creating a sort of like out group, you know. It's hard to know your audience. You know, if you have one specific audience, then you can pick on a lot of stuff. But really, pretty much nothing deserves to be picked on because everyone's just trying their best. So White Lotus, yeah, it probably is not funny unless you grew up around those kinds of people or sort of have interacted with those classes. But anyways, season 1, 10 out of 10 you have to see. Third of the way through season 2, also super excellent. It's subtitled though, so you can't go ADD with the phone, even though I'm an excellent reader. But that's good anyways, because you really should pay attention, because sometimes they'll just have like a brief flash and it's like a super fun part of the show. So they had the Vespa scene. That's what I wanted to make this video about, is they have the Vespa scene in White Lotus, and it is as bad as you might imagine, totally cringe, totally unrealistic. But it's cool. I mean, you know, this show is supposed to be kind of farcical and parodic and surreal and not 100% how things would be. But sometimes it's closer to real life than how real life actually is. Like with how the hotel manager behaves disingenuously and duplicitously in season 1, that's like beyond realistic. And how the girls pretend to read books and the books that they pretend to read, beyond realistic. All of the girls' behavior in season 1, beyond realistic. Like, I totally like my sister and her friends growing up. The only thing in season 1 that's not realistic is the Minecraft dude being accepted by the Hui, which is a bit of a spoiler. Not really, because I kind of, but yeah, that acceptance is bullshit. But anyways, the Vespa scene is not really a spoiler, but it's just such horseshit, because they're supposed to be like not knowing what they're doing, but they still pull it off. And it's like, okay, so is it an automatic transmission? Maybe. But they're squidding, which obviously I have no problem with, even though I strongly recommend gear, almost always recommend gear. I've only recently not worn a jacket a few times, not out of trying to be cool or comfortable. It's actually complete Christ-like, not to compare myself, but complete sacrifice. I'm putting myself in danger to show how fucking easy and relaxing riding can be, to hopefully get Doodle back on 2 wheels, because it's kind of ridiculous the way she's gotten so psyched up. She should go see a professional therapist, and she should go get a Pilates degree. She should become a Pilates teacher. She should start riding a motorcycle again. Horseback riding lessons would really help her out, something that moves underneath her, but differently than a motorcycle. And I think real dance lessons would help her out. I think she spent so much time doing this jujitsu shit, but evidently never learned top control. It's like she could do some of that. Whatever, she'll be fine. She's a big girl. But yeah, that's why I didn't wear a shirt. It's just like, not to be like, haha, anyone could ride a motorcycle without a shirt, but just, come on, Doodle, stop being scared. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get out there, if you want. Totally your choice. But her whole brand was badass, and it's never the bike's fault. No bike too heavy, no bike too tall. Well, then just fucking go get on a big old Harley and ride it, man. That shit's super safe, super chill. You don't have to make it stupid and crazy like every idiot fucking influencer. Ugh. Yeah, anyways, be that as it may, the point of this movie, the point of this video was the White Lotus scene, yeah. And then, of course, they don't even show how they make it back after having drinks at dinner, dark, cold, you know, and they show a pretty snappy left-hand turn 2 up with a woman, no offense, who's probably well over 200 pounds, you know, and he's fit, but so maybe 180 plus 220, so he's got like 400 pounds on this Vespa. I mean, you know, come on, man. They would have had more trouble with that Vespa than they should, for sure, especially coming home at night. But the guy's such a scumbag. He totally, by a third of the way through. Well, no spoilers. You have to see if you've ever hung out in the nicer parts of town. If you've gone to a private college, let's put it that way, you should definitely see season 1. If you have gone to a private college, it's required viewing to see Lotus season 1. White Lotus season 1. Season 2, good. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the motorcycle riding, but it's so hard to without other context. But yeah, it is, so the show isn't always trying to be realistic and serious. Having said that, the Vespa is one of the least realistic and serious things in it. Like, it's totally not realistic. you know, totally inconsistent. Like, I could go do that, like, no problem with a woman that size, no problem. But most people couldn't. And I'm not saying I'm that great or anything. I'm just saying that, like, they had to pick a lane with the character. Like, does he know what the fuck he's doing or not? Because there's a bit of an event. Oh, 15 minutes to arrival for the dishwasher tech. Perfect reason to sign off. I'm so happy to get that text. Mahalo.